2012 was an exciting and groundbreaking year for the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs. 66,000 people participated in ECA-supported exchanges. Another 300,000 high school and university students, scholars, researchers, and other young professionals came to the United States on ECA's privately funded J-Visa Exchange Visitor Program. Our alumni network grew to 1 million strong, and this year over 3.3 million people engaged with us via our 5 new websites. Through our exchanges, we advance U.S. foreign policy priorities and America's standing in the world. Here are some of our many achievements from last year. We started this year by coming together as a bureau and initiating an important strategic planning process. With input across departments and program offices, ECA created a 3-year functional bureau strategy that identified goals and priorities. This major accomplishment helped build a better bureau and highlighted ECA's work across the State Department. To reach our audiences and showcase the impact of our programs, we launched 5 newly redesigned websites. Now, American and foreign audiences can easily discover how to participate in the department's private sector, professional, academic, cultural, youth, and sports exchanges. The new sites are mobile-friendly and feature multimedia and digital storytelling, social media accessibility, and eye-catching infographics. The results have been phenomenal. With this platform, we've reached tens of thousands of visitors each day from more than 150 countries. We've seen a 350% jump in users year on year for some of the sites, and we hit a single-day record of 25,000 visitors to americanenglish.state.gov. ECA added many new programs in pursuit of our lasting mission to engage emerging leaders, youth, women, and other underserved audiences. Tech Girls welcomed teenage girls from North Africa and the Middle East to the United States. To increase the number of women and girls worldwide who are involved in sports, we partnered with ESPNW to launch the U.S. Department of State and ESPNW Global Sports Mentoring Program. We rolled out We Americas, a new international visitors leadership program for women across the Americas, and implemented the 3rd annual African Women's Entrepreneurship Program. Our American English office launched Trace Effects, a collaborative English language video game for students ages 12 to 16, and Trace Word Soup, its mobile application. This year, a record 2,800 Gilman scholarships were awarded. During International Education Week, a 24-hour Education USA virtual college fair attracted 13,550 attendees worldwide to online U.S. university booths. ECA managed higher education exchanges, study abroad, and other academic programs, including the Fulbright Public Policy Fellowship, which places participants as special assistants in foreign government ministries and institutions. And after 25 years, the Fulbright program returned to Burma, advancing our foreign policy goals in the country. Throughout the world, our cultural and historical preservation work helped preserve antiquities and raise America's profile abroad. In 47 countries, ECA's Ambassadors Fund for Cultural Preservation started 52 new cultural heritage projects at World Heritage Sites and other major monuments in Ethiopia, Laos, Libya, Mexico, Nepal, and Turkmenistan. At the Iraqi Institute for the Conservation of Antiquities and Heritage, ECA and Embassy Baghdad trained more than 100 Iraqi professional men and women to preserve their national treasures, and ECA signed bilateral agreements with Guatemala, Mali, and Cyprus. For the 2012-2013 season, the American Music Abroad program selected 12 ensembles to tour underserved areas. These musicians exposed audience members to American culture and music and communicated in a language that everyone clearly could understand. Next, our EX team successfully completed a move of employees to SA44. They created the Green Team to streamline procedures and decrease waste. And Metastorm made it easier for all of us to have supplies on hand to keep our offices running. On the youth outreach front, the State Department sent 40 American university students fluent in Korean to serve as student ambassadors at the USA Pavilion at the Yosu Expo. These students built long-lasting relationships with the people of Korea. To increase the digital literacy of students, ECA inaugurated youth tech camps in the United States, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Fiji. And through a virtual party, we celebrated the 10th anniversary of the Kennedy Lugar Youth Exchange and Study Program. In a decade, more than 6,000 students from 45 countries have studied in the United States. This year, we introduced One Beat, Center Stage, and Dance Motion USA, innovative, new, two-way cultural exchange programs. Center Stage brought performance artists from Haiti, Indonesia, and Pakistan to 60 cities. Over 40,000 Americans saw these shows. Through social media, many more participated in these exchanges. Meanwhile, One Beat brought 32 musicians from 21 countries, including the United States, to 8 East Coast cities to collaborate and make new music together. Dance Motion USA kicked off its first US-based residency with a collaboration between the Korean National Contemporary Dance Company and the Trey McIntyre Project. Without stepping on a plane, all of these programs gave Main Street America a chance to experience international culture. This year, there were over 91,000 participants in the Summer Work Travel Program, many from underserved communities in their home countries. The Private Sector Exchanges Office took major steps to strengthen the Exchange Visitor Program, conducting 650 site visits in 31 states and 192 cities. The work we do day to day has long-term impact, carrying out U.S. foreign policy goals at the people-to-people level and building mutual understanding over generations. In 2012, we saw evidence of this with 56 sitting heads of state, 54 Nobel laureates, and 46 members of the 113th Congress who are ECA alumni. This was a banner year for our Bureau. ECA built on its record of identifying emerging leaders, providing opportunities for youth, women, and underserved communities, and fostering American global competitiveness. Our programs started conversations and relationships that will continue for years to come. By engaging in people-to-people diplomacy, we strengthened the foundation for the future of American foreign policy.